It is October 17th, 2022 at 5:59 p.m. My name is Aaron, and welcome to Who the Fuck Am I, episode 28. Hope everyone had a good week, all in all. Whatever work you had didn't soul suck you too bad, and fucking, yeah, you made it through. It's kind of how I felt most of the week. I was just trying to get through it. I had a Friday off, which, I had that, an appointment for the fucking VA. So I took work off. And then I'm playing with fucking Nerf darts. I had an appointment for fucking, at the VA, and, so I take Friday off, you know? And fucking, I set my alarm for fucking 8:30, and it's like 8:17, not 8:25, 8:17. These motherfuckers call me and tell me that the doctor's gonna be out, and that I'm gonna have to reschedule my appointment, and I'm like, alright. And so I'm like, okay, well, they only tell me that I have to reschedule one. I had two, but apparently one coincides with the other. So they're like, well, we're going to see if we can get you in today still. Just give us a sec. We'll call you back. So I start waiting. It's about 45 minutes away, and my first appointment was at 11:15. Starts rolling to about 10 o'clock, and I'm like, I got to know if I got to fucking get out my fucking house. So I jump in my fucking I jump out the shower. I jump out the shower, grab my phone, and I call them back, and I get a completely different person from the same extension, and they're basically telling me that the last chick was new or something, because she didn't even call me back. She was like, yeah, we'll see what we can do. Doesn't even call me back. And then I start talking to this new chick, and I'm like, so am I probably gonna come in at all? And she was like, no, because if we can't get you one soon, then your other appointment, because it was like blood work, and apparently it has to be done within 28 days, which is, I guess, 4 weeks. Never mind. I was going to say that's a really arbitrary number, but I thought about it for a sec. So I'm like, all right, well, when's the next available appointment? The next fucking available appointment is December fucking 12th. I'm like, what? I was already waiting like a month and a half for this appointment. So now I have to wait 2 more months, which is just kind of putting a lot of shit on hold, which is somewhat annoying. But I mean, I guess I'm shit out of luck. So, you know. But aside from that, I did actually end up doing some shit with my extra day off, because you know, I'm not going to get my PTO time back, so you know, might as well do something. But I got the decorations up. They're looking good, getting nice and ready for Halloween. Just got to pick up some candy, and then, what else? What else did I do? Oh, and that damn sink. I did the sink. I did it. But now it's, so I unclogged it. Oh, so fucking gross. Every time that I, like, do anything with a sink, I remember that I don't want to be a plumber. But I did talk about me doing the sink last week, but I had to take it apart again, because I told you it was leaking. So the bitch is leaking. So I go and I take this thing apart again. And I do this whole, like, I take just plumber's tape, or Teflon, and fucking wrap it around the gasket again, throw it back in there, still not leaking, so I'm gonna have to do that again. That's kind of on my list of shit to do this week. And then I got sticks on my roof. I'm gonna have to climb up on my fucking roof and pull a bunch of those off. But I think I should be able to get that done this week. Carl helped me set up the decorations too, by the way. I should mention that before I just, you know, don't give him any credit. But he rolled up this weekend, and we ended up, it's almost becoming like a thing, because I think for the past 3 weekends he's came over and we've like cooked meat. we've grilled whatever meat. Like, I think we did pork 1 week, and then we had like a bunch of steaks, and then this week we did just chicken and like potatoes and stuff. So we're just grilling meats. But it's a good time. I'm enjoying it a lot every time he comes on yonder. Kind of gives me something else to do over the weekend than just, like, hang out and try not to spend money sometimes. Oh, and on top of the fucking VA bullshit happening, like, super late at night, I'm like, why is it so fucking hot? And because I'm just sitting here and I'm sweating, and I'm like, okay, this room gets a little hot sometimes, like, my computer's here, and, like, the light will be on, and, like, the fan sometimes doesn't keep up, and I guess my body temperature just fucking cooks this room sometimes. But I was like, I was sweating. I was getting gross. But I go check my damn temperature, my thermostat, and it's 79 degrees in here at, I think I honestly noticed it at like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning or some shit. It's completely unreasonable time to be like fixing it. So I'm like, what the fuck? And I go outside and my AC's not working. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I tried like just a quick breaker reset, because I was like, oh, maybe that's it. Maybe because the storm came through, and I actually didn't know how long it'd been off. I think I had been noticing it like 2 days, just sucking it up. But it ended up being, I couldn't fix it that night. I waited till the next morning, and then the whole like VA canceling on me kind of gave me enough time to actually fix it. So I kind of just took it apart, checked the fuse, double checked the breaker, and then it ended up actually being, there's this it's literally called a safe T switch, SAFE-T, and it's literally, what it does, it's not even common in all things apparently, because I was reading up on them. If the drain pan or like the drip pan or whatever gets too full, it basically just has like a small float, almost like your fucking toilet, where it'll cut it off at a certain point. Same exact concept, and it just turned off my thing. So I just had to take a shot back to it, suck up the water, and it had to wait, because you're supposed to like start up the fucking, if like your AC's off for a little bit, you're supposed to start it up like a certain way depending on the temperature outside. So I did it based on however hot it was. And it's working again. It's not hot as a bitch in here, so that's nice. But yeah. I got a good bit done this week. Aside from that, I kind of just hung out and, did my normal thing. But yeah, I think that was my week. I'm actually, this week, as far as like stuff we're gonna go into, I have an assortment chosen from so like 2 of my favorite subreddits are Interesting as Fuck and There Was an Attempt. So it's gonna be 2 like interesting ones. This is actually news, and then this is something to bring a little bit of levity to finish off everything. So this I thought was just fucking cool. The rock climber fights off bear attack. Bear's like, fuck, I can't figure out how to get back up here. That'd be terrifying. I was actually talking about to one of my buddies today about like the most terrifying animals to like come up to, like against, and I think it was like a gorilla, a hippo, and and like a tiger, or like be like the 3 animals. But I didn't even think about bears. I would hate to go fuck with a bear. But I think he handled it pretty well. I mean, he grabbed him and he yeeted him right off the bat. Like you can see him look around and hear something. Like, what the? Can you hear the bear? Oh! One more time. Oh! I don't even blame him. He probably shit his pants too. And then this thing I thought was fucking awesome. So this artificial muscle robotic arm is operated by water and consumes 200 watts at peak. The hand weighs 1 kilogram, which is 2.2 pounds, and 2.205 actually, I think. And the dumbbell weighs 7 kilograms, 15.6 pounds. The portable power supply and valves have complete controllability of speed contraction and can compress the whole powering system. So this is just cool watching this fucking thing move. Let's check this thing out. This literally looks straight at a Star, like episode 6 of Star Wars, or no, episode 5. No, was it 5 or 6? Do you see his hand at the end of 5? Where fucking Luke first gets his fucking robotic hand, and you just see the. We're gonna have cyborgs in the next. I don't know what. What do you think? I think the first. Well, there's already a Dr. Peter Scott Morgan, who's this awesome. He has ALS. I want to see it pick up the 20. Okay, I can grip the 20, but I can't really. Can I like? Can I curl it? Okay, it can hold on to it, right? I mean, if it holds on to that, if it's attached to you, it should be good. But here, you wanna an actual cyborg is this guy. Fucking Dr. Nope. Peter Scott Morgan. This guy's an actual cyborg. He caught ALS, which if anyone doesn't remember the whole like challenge thing. But it's a motor neuron disease. But he has basically where is he now? I believe this is him now. No, this is him now. So he's had like parts of his like intestinal tract changed. I think I talked about this at one point just because I love checking up on this dude and he's still going strong. I do believe. Let me make sure. Make sure he's not dead. Ah, fuck! I missed his fucking death. God damn it! Shit! Whoops. Well, he was he was a cyborg. He had like his intestines changed to be able to like digest food better, and then also would had like his entire like because you lose the ability to speak. So he kind of did what Hawking did, but like on a higher level, where he got an input machine to be able to continue to talk after he would like lose his voice. But yeah, actually disappointed to hear that he died. I didn't hear about that. It's actually upsetting. And then as far as like news, this is actually just recent. So this is actually in the city of Yinsk. Yeah, I believe that's how you say it. A Russian warplane. So it says Kremlin, a Kremlin warplane, but that's just it's like a compound in Moscow. Apparently had engine failure and then crashed into a residential building there, which is just showing more of the incompetence. However, you do see apparently this is the same building. Apparently there was a pilot that jumped out last minute. Which is, however, I did see a article that said that normally it would be manned by 2 pilots, which might suggest that one of them didn't quite make it out. And then, yeah. And this is also in light of, I mean, this is Russia's fuck up, but also in Kiev, if you don't know, Russia has been sending kamikaze drones, which is like a recent news development, I think actually today. But they're basically strapping drones that they bought from Iran with explosives and just sending them to Kiev to basically just kamikaze. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, Russia's ramping up the war. But I also read in the article that I saw that the reason that they're having to use drones now is because they're running out of missiles, it seems. So, you know, I don't know, they're getting on the back foot, which is somewhat terrifying, but oh well. I mean, you know, if there's a nuke, I mean, I'll worry about it when it happens, you know. But, you know, let's see if I can make y'all laugh a little bit, because I thought this was great.
You're trespassing. You're threatening me with a weapon, climbing a wall.
Shit.
Yeah, I have you.
Anybody.
I have you on camera, and I have
I'm
you.
not threatening you. I'm
were
gonna go over
okay.
there and cut that.
Is this your plant? Is this your property? No, it's not. It would be against the law for you to climb that wall and to cut these plants.
I'm gonna cut it down. I'm about to blow up the goddamn place.
Okay, now you're threatening to blow up the goddamn place? I'm calling the cops, Diane.
You goddamn bastard son of a bitches.
You too, Diane. Have a good day. I'm gonna send this to the city and send this to the police department. Have a good evening.
Good.
Good. Have a good night. I'm gonna have my cameras set so if anything happens, I'll know exactly who did it.
I'm gonna get a hold of that goddamn... I can't get a hold of Entourage. They
You know
won't
what?
answer their phone.
Diane, all you had to do was ask me for their number. I would have given it to you.
Then give me another number.
Okay,
I've
I
been
will.
calling a number
But
and
what
they won't
incentive
answer.
do I have to give it to you now that you've treated me like this? I have no incentive to give you any positive politeness at all, do I? You were nothing but rude and belligerent. Have a good day, ma'am.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yes, you too. Thank you.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Look it. I'm gonna cut down that plant. I wonder what kind of plant it is. What she got against this plant?
I understand that, but you're trying.
Have a good day, Diane.
Trespassing. You're threatening me with a weapon, climbing a wall.
Shit.
Yeah, I have you.
Anybody.
I have you.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I have you.
Anybody.
I'm climbing a wall.
Shit.
You're threatening me with a weapon, climbing a wall.
You're threatening me with a weapon? Ugh, what weapon? Oh, all right. Well, that seems to be Diane. I thought that was a fucking like just a small dude, but it might. I don't know. Whatever you are, Diane. Right there we go. But yeah, that's gonna be all this week. A little longer than normal, but hey, yeah. Hope everyone has a good week. I'll talk to y'all next week. Hope y'all got a smile, got a little bit of news, and maybe saw something interesting. Well, deuce.